Shut up and sit down.
Yeah. So, anyone watch any movies lately? Any good things?
Watch Hobbs and Shaw. I don't want to get into another 40-minute Fast and Furious
definitely
conversation.
Not. Wayne's not here for that one.
Yeah.
That's his
I'll cut
specialty.
him off.
Oh no, man! We brought up fucking Fast and Furious. We're like, oh fuck, we should have put our fucking foot in our mouth.
So, in my opinion,
He was on one.
it was a little bit better than the others, but it was still crap.
I heard a lot of reviews about it, like it wasn't that good. You know, it was just they tried to put too much fucking comedy in it, huh?
I guess it was just
that's what I seen on the trailer. I didn't watch the movie, but I seen it on the trailer.
the like emotional scenes are just annoying. It's just like,
Yeah.
What movie is it?
Hobbs and Shaw with The Rock and Jason Statham.
it's like a Fast and Furious spinoff.
I've
Yeah.
never seen any Fast and Furious movies, but I like their trailer for the Hobbs and Shaw. I like the trailer.
Yeah, it looked better, a little bit better. That's why I watched it, but it was still a solid 4.5 on IMDb, in my
Really?
opinion.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. I remember one of the other movies coming out 2 years, 3 years, a number of years ago. I remember the commercial for it. I found it annoying. It's like, whatever you do, don't let them get into their cars. I was like, what the hell?
What,
am I gonna
Fast
do
and
with the car?
Furious?
Yeah, that's
Probably
part of the
number 8.
trailer. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
but it wasn't even like they're racing. It was like some police or someone.
Oh, no,
after
yeah,
them. And it's like,
yeah.
okay, you're in their cars.
Make it short and sweet about Fast
If
and
they
Furious.
get in their cars, they get away.
I've never seen any of them.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
They didn't explain that. For all I know, they had the cars with like weapons on them that shoot everything. Like their
Yeah,
cars, some big
right,
threat.
right.
I don't know
Yeah,
anything. I just
yeah.
hear don't let them get in their cars. It's like
This
the
sums
comedy.
it up. Just make it short and sweet on Fast and Furious.
I'm not trying to
It's-
crap on Fast and
it's
Furious.
a total
just the commercial.
different story now.
I'll totally crap on them. They suck.
Yeah, it's a total different story.
I
now.
have no knowledge, so I don't want to speak out of turn.
They
You
got
have no
different
knowledge.
characters.
Just about the guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh-oh, another one. No knowledge.
no knowledge. Damn it.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
sorry,
do
my
it.
bad.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. It's just a total different story. The cast is different now, and
Did you watch it?
the
Hobbs and Shaw?
No, I got a chance to. I could watch it if I wanted, but I don't really want to watch it too much, you know. I watched The Joker though, man.
I
Oh,
heard that
yeah, I
was
want to
good.
see that.
I haven't
Oh
seen
man,
it yet.
yeah, that fucking movie was nice,
Mhm.
beautiful movie. It was real artsy, man, real fucking artsy, but it was so fucking dark, hella dark, man. You
That's
gonna
how
like it.
Joker movies are. Yeah.
Yeah, they are. Exactly.
Joker is dark,
Exactly.
so,
Except
yeah.
for the Dark Knight, he was just more dark instead of artsy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's a whole different trilogy.
Yeah.
Was it
I like
$6
Joaquin
showing?
Phoenix.
Was it $6 showing?
That is tomorrow, Tuesdays.
Oh.
Yeah. No, it was regular price. Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix, man, he's a great actor, man. He lost hella fucking weight for this role. He did like the fucking man, what's his name? That one actor lost hella weight for that one role. The Batman. Who played Batman?
Christian Bale, yeah.
Christian Bale.
Oh, for the Machinist.
Yeah, he did that role, man. He played it. He fucking switched shoes with him, man, and fucking lost hella weight.
Oh yeah, he was.
Skin and bones.
He
You
looked
see it
like
all.
he was about to die. He was so skinny. It was. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
unhealthy.
I
Yeah,
have no knowledge.
you
So-
will.
No.
So Margaret, what type of movies do you typically like?
I,
Or what's the your last good movie that you saw?
I like supernatural movies. I like comedies.
Oh yeah.
I don't do gory.
I usually don't either. Yeah.
I'm not the Chainsaw Massacre kind of, where your face kind of.
I watched that fucking 3 from Hell, the Rob Zombie one.
Oh, is that's the Rob Zombie one?
Yeah, that's the Sid Haig's last movie.
Oh, okay.
He had small ass role.
Captain Spaulding?
Captain Spaulding. Yep, Captain Spaulding.
I'll nod like
Yeah.
I know.
And I'm sure you've seen those rejects.
I've
The
heard of it.
old school one, you know, where the fucking 3 psychos and shit.
It's a sequel
Probably
to
not.
House of a Thousand
Yeah.
Corpses.
No, probably not.
It was in,
you know the
it was
movie
in that
sound?
movie collection.
Wasn't mine.
Right.
That was your
Green
friend.
Street Hooligans was there too.
That's your friend.
Yeah, but no, it was a cool movie, man. It was was awesome. I like that fucking movie. You know, I like those type of movies. It's kind of like a grindhouse type movie. You know, that's how Rob Zombie is.
Yeah, I'll have to make a decision for myself. I liked
Yeah, you will.
the first Rob Zombie Halloween, but the second one I didn't care for at all.
That was the rejects or the Halloween.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, me too. The first one was good. Then the second one just.
They had all these dream sequences. I'm like, get out of here with that.
The story is all fucked up. It was different. I don't know why he made that like that, but that's why he's Rob Zombie.
He's learning.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Yeah.
He nailed it with Devil's Rejects.
He did, bro. He did. Yeah, but no, that Three from Hell, man, cool ass movie. I was hoping to see more of Captain Spaulding in it. You know what I mean? Because he was like the fucking character for it. You know, the bad guys.
Was he still playing Spaulding or?
Yeah, he was.
Oh, it's a spinoff of Devil's Rejects.
It is. It is.
Okay.
It is. It's like what happens after. Like
okay.
Fucking
after the shootout at the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't capture shit. I just basically told you a spoiler right there. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, I'm not gonna watch it now.
Yeah, I know, right? But he didn't have it. He had a small
Batman
fucking role.
Bruce Wayne.
Small role, man, and it sucks because he's cool, you know. And well, there's reasons for that though. His health was fucking falling. It was failing. He didn't have his health was shitty, and Rob Zombie even made a comment about that. You know, he said that he knew that it was close to his end. You know, this is gonna be his final role, and he even knew it too. It said, hey, and he didn't fucking. Very few scenes he had in it, you know?
Yeah.
Not very much.
At least he got in there.
Yeah.
What were you talking about on this one?
Yeah. Huh?
Which movie were we talking about?
Free from Hell.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense why I'm not getting into it. Cool.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, what's your favorite type of movies, Tom?
Good ones. The ones I enjoy. I like comedies and Lord of the Rings and stuff like that. Mainly comedies. And I like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, those ones.
I have those. Good. I have all the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbits and...
Yeah. Lord of the Rings.
I like
pretty
that
cool.
stuff.
I like Lord of the Rings. Yeah. It's dope.
My old friend used to be a
comedies.
friend. Dragged me to the first Lord of the Rings, and I thought it was going to be like a kids movie, but there's a lot of action and
me too.
stuff in
it's
it.
not Harry
Pretty
Potter.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Harry Potter.
I read all those.
I like Harry Potter.
Lord of the Rings
There
and
you
Harry
go.
Potter. I like it.
You know the Lord of the Rings. I'm sure you've seen them.
So if you like
my
Harry,
daughter watched
With
it.
the little
No, my
dwarves.
daughter watched it and read the books.
so if you like Harry
Frodo
Potter, you
Baggins.
might know who Moaning Myrtle is. She's that ghost that always corners them in the bathroom.
The girls' bathroom. Where
She's
there's
always
the Chamber of
crying.
Secrets and all that. The Basilisk killed her. Spoilers.
There you go.
Related spoilers.
See, I didn't know who the hell she was. I thought it was someone you made up and it fucking put that Resident Evil voice on.
J.K. Rowling made her up. That
Yeah.
counts.
She did.
I thought it was in the creation, man. Nope. But and then I also watched the fucking El Camino, the Breaking Bad movie.
Oh, I did watch that.
What'd you think of it?
It was good.
It was good. It was good. Yeah, it was. I thought it was fucking pretty good.
I mean, it wasn't as good as the show.
Right. That's what I thought also. I thought it was about 50-50, I'd say. It wasn't a shitty movie. It was a great movie. But it just didn't have too much to do with the show.
Yeah. Any other Breaking Bad fans in here?
I like Bill Burr. He's in it. But I've
Oh,
never seen
yeah,
the
he
show.
is.
I've never
Yeah.
seen the show. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, he just has little bit parts here and there.
oh, that's about it.
I think he's a
okay.
con. Is he called? I don't want to get it wrong. He's like a con artist and dresses up as a cop a couple times. Or something. I'm not sure. I've never
Probably,
seen
yeah.
the show.
Yeah. No, it was a good
It's a
movie.
good
though.
show.
I thought it was pretty
Yeah.
cool.
My favorite TV show ever is Breaking Bad. It's so good.
Mine too, man. Breaking Bad is fucking awesome.
That's my pen.
Yeah.
Is it? From the car? From the car? No.
I don't know.
No.
It could be though.
Yeah, it could be.
What do we do with these
Yeah.
paper pads?
Oh, just for your ideas, whatever, man.
Yep,
Okay.
Whatever. If you need like say someone like Bobby just keeps talking
Too
and,
much?
and you need to remember what you're going to say, just write it down.
Okay.
Or if you got an idea, and
Okay.
fucking, yeah, that works too, you know?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Bobby.
But yeah, no,
Try
it
this
was,
out.
it was cool, man. So how was everyone's weekend?
Make a list of ideas.
It was good. Mine was good.
It was good? Did you go anywhere or anything?
No, just hung out with the kids.
I hear you.
Did some online classes.
Oh, yeah? What'd you do online classes for?
For the Premiere Pro, the video editing stuff. and-
Nice, man. Nice.
Mhm.
He edits all the videos himself.
Nice.
Yeah.
This guy knows.
I didn't know he did
knows
that.
some stuff.
Oh yeah, I went to college at San Joaquin Delta College. We got an associates in radio and television.
Oh, cool, man.
Yeah, I studied television and film.
So what'd you do there?
They taught me to pretty much do everything as far as anywhere from 3-point lighting, shooting with a camera, editing video. I mainly focused on writing and producing and specialty and humor. That's how I.
What would you write? Like, would you write like scripts?
Scripts, yeah. I wrote some scripts, and I actually I have a YouTube channel. It's called Tom Talks Digitals, where I actually have short little humor joke YouTube videos. I was gonna be Tom Talks Podcast, but then I got a job, and I didn't have time to write.
Is it on here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw the channel and I watched one of the videos.
Okay, well,
Did you like it? You want me to put one on?
Yeah, I
put it on,
watched.
man.
Well, I picked the one that related to me the most was the Thanos one. So
Oh, you want to
okay.
put that one up?
Oh, no,
Sure.
it's Andy.
Yeah.
It's Andy.
Yeah, let me get like one other view. Oh, why am I typing in my name?
Why not, right? Shoot,
No,
it
yeah,
helps,
I don't
huh?
mind. Let's see
Yeah.
how you're the.
More the merrier, man.
Yeah, so I write these myself.
Yeah.
Myself.
give yourself a like for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you
Give
go, right
yourself
there,
two.
Subscribe. We'll get back to that later since the internet's slow.
Oh yeah, there's a little bit of
There you go. There's
complications
my
here.
channel. Here's
Oh,
my
that's right.
channel.
We have to be logged in.
Yeah, this is the one. This is the most recent one. But I've been busy with work. It was a definitely okay. If I were Thanos.
Yeah, I was a little bit surprised to see you without hair.
Yeah, this was shot
Oh, you have hair here.
right before the Avengers came out.
Oh, okay.
Tom Klingon here, and I'm excited to see Avengers Endgame.
Oh, you had hair there, didn't you?
Well,
you
yeah,
look
but
hella
not here. I
different
thought you meant right here.
Oh,
Oh.
he looks hella different right here.
Well, it's the glasses and the hat
Right.
and the
Yeah,
hair.
it gets in the way of my facial expressions.
And snapped half of the universe to ashes, all the life forms, and most of our favorite superheroes. I really
I hate watching myself.
Benedict Cumberbatch as well. It's a loss either way. Anyway, I've been thinking, what if I had the power of the Infinity Gauntlet to snap anything I wanted out of existence into ashes? And so, me being me, I made a list. The term cyberstalking. Cyberstalking doesn't exist. People literally say, follow me on Twitter and Instagram.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
That's the case if there's such a thing as cyberstalking with that. I would get rid of Amy Schumer Netflix specials.
It could be, I guess, maybe.
Or you just like not a fan of Amy Schumer?
That joke was written differently originally.
I'm not. I mean, she's all right.
I haven't watched.
You like her?
I don't know much about her.
Wouldn't pay to see anything she's in. I don't know.
Amy Schumer? Now, who's she? Is she the brunette? Or
No,
is she,
she's
the
blonde.
Blonde.
She's blonde. She's kind
The
of
big,
thick.
big bone one?
She's a brave woman.
She's the funny one, right?
She's the brave woman.
She's always talking about dick and shit, right?
Yeah, she's a little crude.
Yeah, well, just a little. I like her. She's funny.
She's all right.
You know, where it's like, baby daddy, I'm flattered. People say it all the time to me now. They say I'm cray, don't be ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
People text me, I go to work, and my boss says,
Based on a past
you're
video.
working so hard, Tom. It's cray.
Tom, are you a millennial?
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay.
I
That's why.
still
That's
like
where
the
all
term.
those abbreviated terms come from.
Yeah,
you're right,
exactly.
yeah, you're
I
right,
still don't
yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
When I played soccer, I got this.
Craig, that came like 3-4 years ago.
This trophy, my team was undefeated. I think we tied twice and won every other game. I was part of the Klingon defense. I was Tommy the Pitbull. I had a nickname. We were amazing. And after coming in first place for the whole season, I got a participation trophy. It really makes me angry. Throwing it. I could just snap it out of existence.
Did it make you feel like you participated?
I didn't know it was called a participation trophy at the time. This is the trophy. Turn it to ashes.
Yep.
Nice.
Cool, man.
What'd you use
Right
to
on.
edit that video? Curiously.
Something from Staples called Corel.
Corel. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't need anything super fancy at the time. No, yeah. I used 2 different trash cans, obviously. That wasn't an editing trick at all. I just had
Right?
kind of
True
ashes.
photography. There you go. Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah. There you go. On
Yeah,
the
but-
fly, man.
I'm
No,
thinking
the
about
Amy
doing one where I jump off my the second story loft on video.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not actually gonna do it. I'm just gonna
I
edit the
hope
video.
not.
Hey, why not? Need a stuntman.
I'm gonna do
Shit.
green screen.
Is there a stuntman out there in the world that needs a job?
It pays nothing.
There we go.
It pays a hot dog, a beer, and some time on footage, man. You know what I mean? You get your name out there, fuck it. You gotta do it. Any takers?
No, the Amy Schumer Netflix special joke, I originally wrote it because I originally was writing that stuff as a stand-up bit, but I didn't have time with the job. I wrote it last fall, I think, even though I put it out earlier the spring of this year. It was originally written something like, because I actually skipped sex ed inside 5th and 6th grade because I'd rather play kickball and you need the signatures. And then when 7th grade came around, you didn't need the signatures anymore.
I had the opposite. I took sex ed so I didn't have to take kickball. Sorry.
Yeah,
Right?
my parents gave us a choice. My twin brother chose sex
did
ed.
both.
I chose kickball, and so I played kickball, and then
Kickball was awesome, man. It was fun.
It's like baseball, but you kick it, right?
Right.
But yeah, then 7th grade came around, and so in PE we had the section where we had okay, let's do sex ed. Everyone knows about menstrual cycles, this and that, and they're like, yeah, and so I missed out on some things. But basically,
You catch up yet?
it really has never affected me, so I
Yeah,
didn't
I
take
mean-
time to.
I mean, internet's full of stuff, man. There's
Yeah,
all
but
kinds of stuff.
There's other things I could be doing with my time that really I know everything that affects me, so why would I don't care about other people in other senses as far as why do I care what happens with women's biology, you know? Doesn't affect, well, it's there. If I ever want
Better
to,
late
it's
than
there
never.
on the internet. So originally the Amy Schumer's joke I wrote was I didn't want to put it on YouTube. Was something like Amy Schumer Netflix specials. If I wanted to hear about vaginas, I would have
man.
signed up
I
for
forgot
sex
to
ed
turn
in
this
5th grade. And so that's what it originally was.
I would have liked. Why did you change it? That's better.
Because I do those videos and those jokes for the part of it is potentially getting monetized in the future in the way people are so sensitive these days, but also because as far as that channel, I want make a lot of people enjoy it, not out of political correctness, but I have a friend, Jeff, if his daughters wanted to watch it, I want to make sure they could watch it without even asking
Okay, you
them.
want it to be
Certain things.
no worse than PG or.
Well, it depends on my
You want
I wanna-
to
Alright, so don't let your friend's daughter watch this.
No, yeah, it's yes. If as long as I want to make sure that
Block.
they could watch it if they wanted
He
to.
wants to get certain viewers in for it.
No, yeah, anyone can
Age
watch and
category,
enjoy
right?
it. And as far as stand up, it's a different story. But yeah, that's why I made it.
Did you
That certain
learn
level.
this from working in like through school, like how the movie companies they try to lower the rating to get a broader audience?
Lower the rating.
Like they'll cut out a lot of the funny
yeah.
stuff and so they can lower the rating and get a broader audience.
Right.
Oh yeah,
Right.
I didn't do it for that reason, but I've heard about it. No, yeah, I know that the Matt Stone and Trey Parker, they originally couldn't based on videos I watched about them, they couldn't. They'd send in I forget which with his Team America or the South Park movie, whichever, I forget which, but I heard them talking
You're
about
a
it.
huge South Park fan, huh?
I like them. I respect exactly what they do, their style of comedy and how they just bring
No, it's
everything
funny.
full
It's
circle.
definitely
No,
funny.
I'm a fan of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
The most recent episode was hilarious. But what was the question again? I'm sorry.
Sorry,
Study
it
about.
was-
Oh yeah.
We don't
It was
South
just
Park.
kind of off the wall question.
Oh no worries. Basically, it's. I lost it now. No
It was
worries.
just about did
was
you
just-
learn that in broadcasting or is
There
that
we
why
go.
you lowered? Is that why you made it more
I just
palatable to a wider audience?
I want. There's a list of people I wanted that I knew I'd be sending it to, like one of my cousins of this person that. They're either okay. This one's different politically than that person. Jeff's daughter might want to watch it because she's funny. So it's like, okay, if I make it just tame enough for her to watch without her dad's permission, I think I'll get. It wasn't so much to get broader audiences, just more that
You get
anyone
more
could come and
viewers.
watch it.
Yeah.
Anyone could watch it and have fun and laugh at it if they find it funny.
If you didn't have no vulgar stuff on it, then they could watch it, right? But if
Well,
you had the vulgar, then it'd be
Some people might not want to watch
an
it.
age difference.
It's-
Right, exactly.
It's not so much for the viewership as far as what I want, the type of style of humor I wanted it to be. So multiple. It wasn't to get like a, I don't know if you call it metrics.
So I'd say it'd be kind of like the Mr. Rogers fucking comedy, right? That's what I'm getting out of it.
Maybe
can
Jim
call it-
Gaffigan.
you can call it that if you want, Mr. Rogers.
I mean, Jim
comedy.
Gaffigan's
Yeah.
one of my top 5, so
No, he's good,
and he's
yeah.
clean. So.
But that's
Right.
that's the creative choices I chose that for that reason.
Yeah, Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now, have
because you
done-
want your friends and family to be able to watch it,
Oh yeah.
basically. So.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Younger people. Yeah. Some of my younger cousins. Yeah.
Have
See
you
them
done
too.
stand-up comedy though?
Yeah.
He
the
has.
First time was
you
in high
mentioned it,
school.
so,
First time was in high school back in like 2008, 2007 or something like that. I did
like a talent show?
It was at a talent show. It's called Coffee House. It was like a fundraiser for the theater classes and stuff. And so I'd always like play the piano or do hosting or and so one year, 2 different times actually, I tried doing stand up and it worked out pretty well. Got a lot of laughs, and so I did a few times in college, and then most recently the times I was the summer of 2018, I went to this underground club in San Francisco with my cousin.
Oh.
I did okay there,
Oh.
but then I've gone to
The underground club in San Francisco.
That's a fight
That's
club. We
underground.
don't talk about it.
The
It's a
Power
fight club.
Extreme.
Uh-oh. God damn.
And then the last time I did it was in August and July, and I kind of bombed, but it happens.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
No, yeah, it was
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
a blast doing it.
So what
again.
kind of like jokes would you do? Go ahead.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Open forum here.
I'm
Somebody
still,
needs-
the
hey,
reason I do them at clubs,
somebody
I'm still
needs to pay
testing
me
them out, and I don't want
for
anyone to
that
take
one.
them. I'm very
And you're
protective.
underground.
Yeah, I'm way underground.
I'm very protective of jokes that aren't fully formed yet. And,
Oh,
stuff. And you
okay,
never know,
you're
some
still
guy
working on
might
some
hear
stuff.
this. Well, yeah, someone
Yeah.
else might hear this on the internet. That's why,
No,
like,
okay, that's
certain ones I write, I put on there, but there's some of them I don't
no,
put
I
on.
understand that, but
Yeah.
like
So yeah, don't do anything new.
I'm
Yeah,
very
don't do
protective.
some
I'm
previous.
protective.
Yeah,
That-
don't
that
do
should be
anything
at
you're
the
working
show.
on or that you haven't already put out.
Yeah,
No, yeah, it's not recorded.
just something that you did already at the show or something.
I think.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because his shows weren't recorded, so it's not gonna be on the internet.
It's not on the internet. No.
His stand-up stuff wasn't recorded, so that stuff he still has, and
Oh, so you
No,
still
yeah,
use
yeah,
it?
protective
Yeah.
of it, you know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm not
I get
like a
it.
big name, and joke theft is easy against people with the not
No,
as big.
no,
Well,
I
I
hear
mean,
you.
my
I
last
hear you.
name is 11 letters, but other than that,
I hear you, man.
yeah, that's the only reason I don't like go over those jokes.
Because a long time ago, I went to like a little stand-up comedy
Yeah.
downtown, you know, and bumped into
They have it
the
in
comedian.
Modesto.
Every once in a while.
Every once in a while.
Every
okay.
once in a while, yeah.
Fat Cat used to have.
I heard rumors
of it, but I could
never
all the
find it.
time.
The Fat Cat did. Clarion Inn still does. They got like open mic.
Mhm.
They had that for a long
Cruiser
time.
went over there.
Yeah, and there's probably a couple other places. You just got to kind of do some research and look, you know.
No, yeah.
Just bump elbows and talk to people, you know.
Yeah.
And anyways, I met this guy. He was a comedian, and he heckled me, and I heckled him back, you know. So he exchanged phone numbers because he said, "I like that, man. You're pretty funny, you know." Huh?
Some good heckles back.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit, man. He got the better of me because, you know what I mean, he was up on stage and shit. And
Oh yeah.
I kind of felt like a jackass, you know, but like that was back then, whatever, you know. And so, anyways, we exchanged numbers, you know, and he called me up, and he wanted to steal my fucking material, straight up, dude. He asked me if I ever wrote, you know, if I fucking wrote anything down or
To write
what
him-
kind of ideas and give it.
He was
you know,
trying to get ideas
yeah,
from you.
yeah, he was all running by me and see, you know, if we can use them, and I'm like, what the fuck's this wee shit?
Are we getting
And so,
paid?
that was my experience of this.
He's got no self-respect.
Of this comedy, you know, the stand-up comedian. That was my first experience. It was kind of cool, though. It was a little,
That's cool.
little trip, you know.
I have
Something
friends.
different, man. It was-
Friends like,
I
hey,
like
you
it.
can use this for your
But I
for your
haven't-
bits. And it's like,
I
I
never
can't
got on
use
stage
that.
to
It
do
has
it,
to be
though.
for me, you know. That's always I always
Yeah.
tell my friends. I don't know if it'd work. And plus, I feel it has to, as far as humor working and stuff on as far as stand up, not so much other written forms of humor, but a lot of it not derives from your personality, but being able to do certain material and pull off certain jokes, it has to be based on your personality. Because like if I tried to like swear left and right on stage, it wouldn't work because I don't say that in my daily life. Whereas say Jim Jeffries, he uses the C word or whatever word you want to call it. I don't
But
know.
it
We're on-
could, it
But
could.
the
Don't
thing
say
is,
that
the thing
word.
is
Camel?
though, it's not so much.
Camel toe.
Yeah, yeah.
Or like people use the F word more, or the N word.
But see,
The reason
it
why it
could
works,
work, though.
no, but the reason it works for them and not me is it feeds off the
It's
personality.
not
They're
part of
putting
your
on- they're not
regular
putting-
vernacular.
No, yeah, they're
Yeah.
not putting on like not. Well, I want to say not putting on a show,
A
but they're being
character,
kind
bro.
of genuine. But
Yeah.
it's for me it'd be like BS on my part as far as if I started using those words and it'd take away from the
Well,
actual humor.
wouldn't
of
work.
Yeah, that's what.
Well, it
Correct
could.
vernaculars in daily life. You know, you
It
understand.
could work if he made a character for it, though.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
that'd
if
be
you're
a
playing a
different.
character.
Right. Yeah. Then you could fucking just go off the wall with some bullshit, you know. And you know what, man? You
Oh,
might
yeah.
not.
But I don't think that's the way he
But-
wants to frame
could.
his
Might not.
his stand-up
Right,
career as
right,
a character.
right.
So
No, yeah.
But I mean,
there are plenty out there. There are characters.
yeah,
but
exactly.
But
I'm
like
sure
there's like if I'm talking to
you
my
can probably
friends,
come up
there's
with something,
jokes
you know
I
what
can
mean?
do from certain comedians because they're kind of dry and absurd like me. But in order to do like if I want to tell them a Jim Jeffries joke, I'd have to put on a little voice and stuff, and then it works because it's not me. Then it is that character that you, like you're
Right,
saying.
yeah,
then
yeah,
it works.
Exactly.
But as me saying Jim Jeffries jokes, it wouldn't work.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm the same
no.
way. I'm
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
dry as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you
I'm-
got to put it
like-
make a character for
No, yeah.
it to make it work.
when Bobby and I first met, I'd make jokes and I'd just look at him. He'd just be looking at me
Yeah.
like, "What'd you just say?"
How
He's got that kind of humor my grandfather
dry
had.
humor?
Real dry humor. Yeah,
Dry.
yeah, real dry humor. That,
Yeah.
Actually, that's a fucking art, to tell you the truth, because a whole lot of people don't get it. You know what I mean? And I'm one of them. You know what I mean?
No, you get it most of the time now. Now that you
yeah,
know
now I
me,
do,
but
yeah.
but I'm kind of like, if you don't get it, then I don't care. It's like it was
No,
for
I know,
me.
I know. Yeah, exactly. I know.
It made
That's
you
how I
laugh.
feel sometimes too. You know, sometimes fucking I'll say something that ain't funny or something to other people, but to me, I'm fucking cracking up. So I don't give a fuck.
That's the way you got to be, kind of.
Sometimes I try my
Yeah.
material other than stand-up clubs. I'll be hanging out with friends, but I won't introduce it as material. I'll just start talking about something, and if they laugh, I kind of think, okay, it might work. If they don't, I don't introduce it as a joke or comedy, so that way they're just Tommy being Tom again.
Well, then there's also like
There's no expectation then too.
and there's comics out there that are just storytellers.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and they're funny storytellers.
So
Yeah.
you do
Storyteller.
clean
Yeah.
humor.
I wouldn't say that
Oh no.
for YouTube. Yes,
Oh, for YouTube.
for
yes?
my channel. Yes, yeah.
Okay, so so if you don't do dirty humor, like if you don't get into vulgarity, like with cuss words and things, what kind of humor do you
Said
do
a couple
then?
times.
A couple times.
All right, you know, I'll ask you this: Who's
So
your
like
favorite
PG-13
comedian?
maybe.
It used to be Bill Cosby when I was younger, but
Oh.
then he found out.
Okay.
Then he
We
found
know
out-
about
then-
you
then
now.
he found- no, no,
Yeah,
no, no.
yeah,
Then I
exactly.
found out he was a rapist.
Was
And
he
then-
was he friends with that dude Michael Jackson we were talking about earlier?
Did you check this guy for some pills earlier before he came here?
What's it called? No, yeah. And so then when I found out, because I was a kid studying him, he's the first one I really studied. I had to put in over 100 hours studying him. And then as an adult, I found out.
Bill Cosby?
Yeah, when I was a
Holy
kid.
shit.
Yeah. Well, I've got like.
He has some fucking funny comedy albums.
No, he does. He does.
No, I've spent like around
But why'd you have to
600 hours
study
in the
him
last
for
10 years.
100 hours.
It was for a class.
No, this is personal.
Okay.
Since I started doing it in high school, I took time to study comedians. I would listen to
Okay.
interviews,
Okay, I got
watch
you.
their stuff.
What
read
got
books.
you into Cosby exactly? Was it Bill Cosby himself? Was it
Well, besides watching him on TV as a kid.
the Cosby Show?
Besides that,
Okay.
when I first started, the first bit
Probably
I
the
ever
dry
did
humor.
was a bit called I Am Hamlet. Is actually I put on a persona of
It was
Hamlet
the
my
Pudding
sophomore
Pops.
year, and then I did
The
You
Pudding
Can
Pops,
Die,
yep.
which is a bit I did my junior
It was
year.
the pudding
But
pop.
my mom's like, you should watch Bill Cosby. He's really good and he's clean. So I watched
There you
himself.
go. Yep.
And then I studied him more, listening to the albums. And then when I found, and I was like, okay, everything has to be clean. And then when I found out he was a rapist, is a big turnoff. And so my friend introduced me to Jim Jeffries, and I was like, oh, they're swearing. It's not so much the swear word that makes the joke; it's just their personality. And so, but right now, so I switched Bills, and now my favorite comedian is Bill Burr, who's not a rapist to our knowledge.
Yeah, we got a fist bump on that.
He switched.
He's
the
not a
bills.
rapist.
You Bill switcher.
Different rapist. What?
Yeah, no.
No, Bill.
Yeah.
Bill.
No,
Bill.
He's hilarious.
I don't mean
my
it.
Lord.
Cool,
No, yeah,
man,
but
right
yeah,
on.
it's been like
No, Bill Burr. Bill
50
Cosby is a
diff-
rapist and a scumbag, and he deserves to be where
Bill
he's at,
Cosby,
so,
yes. Bill Cosby is. Yes, he is. Yep.
yeah.
Cool. That's what's up.
Oh, yeah,
What
thanks.
other type of comedians?
As far as names
Anyone
of people I like,
Yeah.
I'd have to
name
say
your
my
next
Mount
two.
Rushmore. Mount Rushmore, people that
Oh.
influence me the most would be Bill Burr's on there, Norm Macdonald, George Carlin, and he's not a comedian,
Carlin's
but he's
funny.
a funny man. But Groucho Marx is probably who's very dry and absurd. My dad raised us watching Peter Sellers and the Marx Brothers and whatnot, so I've always enjoyed Groucho Marx a lot. He's a lot of quick one-liners and conversations, which actually keeps kind of how whenever the Klingon Fest side, my dad's side of the family gets together, we're constantly
Oh, the
one-upping
Klingon Fest again.
But yeah, we one up each other on jokes constantly, and
Here we come.
my mom and the other wives and cousins that are female, they just kind of go away because we're just competing who can be funnier than each other and stuff.
Have you guys? Has your family ever merged with like the Klingon Fest? Or
No,
don't shut
no,
up.
but like if you type in Klingon Fuss on Microsoft Word, it wants to switch it to Klingon.
I
I've noticed
bet.
a few times.
Does it really? Like
Yeah,
Klingon?
but-
At least in the past, yeah. It says
that
like,
came
you
to
click
my
on, it says
mind,
red.
so-
It has red under the line. You click on. It used to say Klingon. It's like switch it. To
did
that.
you mean?
Spell check? Yeah, exactly. Yes, yeah.
Like
Nice.
a Klingon, not a Klingon.
Like the ones from Star Trek, I think.
Those are
from.
Klingons.
Klingon. Yeah,
The one that with
a
the G-
Klingon.
that's what I said.
That's like a Dingleberry. You know what I mean?
Well,
What
It's
the hell?
It's just clinging on. You can't fucking get rid of it. That's a Klingon.
No, a
That's
Dingleberry
what
is
they
a
call
Dingleberry.
it. That's what they call it.
Dude, I've been alive for a while and I've never heard it.
A Klingon? Oh yeah.
Got some
Yeah.
Klingons.
No, the people with the faces from Star Trek.
That's from Star Trek. That's Klingon.
Klingon.
Yeah.
Like,
That sounds like a clean
Bobby
cleanser.
might be right, but I always pronounced it Klingon.
So did
I've
I
always heard
until I
Klingon,
learned it.
but I've never heard
Where'd you
what
learn it
you
from?
just said.
What I learned it from?
You look
Just by talking, just like how we
I
are.
think we
Oh,
need
cool.
to Google it.
Yeah.
Watching a bunch of Star Trek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah, let's
Google
Tom,
it.
can you do us a
There you
favor?
go.
Yeah.
I used to be into not like fucking huge Star Trek
It's
Trekkie,
like this, right?
but old school Star Trek. I used to watch that
Yeah,
shit
I
back in the
watched
day.
a lot of
That's
the
what you
old
spell right
ones
here.
and a lot of the
Captain Picard ones.
yeah,
Yeah,
right there,
yeah,
Klingons.
Next
Me
Enterprise.
too, man.
It is
Klingons.
right. I was-
Wikipedia.
Bobby, you're full of shit.
It is Klingons. Oh,
Look
yeah.
at you're learning now because we're talking
I
like you
thought it
did
was
before
Klingon,
when you learned
but
it.
it
It's a full
Klingon.
circle.
Unnatural born